Okay, we're gonna keep long box on. Switch to a yellow spring. We'll do a second set of working from the risers. I'll do what you're doing, Gretchen, and bend my legs then. So when we bend our legs, you'll want to open your legs in a V shape, so you can tuck your pelvis in. Walk yourself up to the risers. Just start with that lat pull, just pulling through. Close the ribs, lift the belly, and think of lightening your thighs on the box. So your toes, your big toes are together, your heels are together. You've got that little lower booty lift. Good. Hold that lat pull and then pull in. Stay in a tighter range of motion. So don't go all the way out. Don't pull all the way in. Keep the ribs closed, shoulders down.
Any day now.
And lengthen out. Okay. Let's finish with butt and leg. Let's go to one red spring. The bar can be up or down, it doesn't matter. We're not going to use it, whatever you're more comfortable with. On our backs. Start with our left foot in the left long loop. Push that leg out to 45 degrees. Right leg is tabletop. So let's do it with our headrest down to start, because I feel like when you do it with your headrest down, you get a more honest read of how your shoulders are pressing into the shoulder blocks. You want to notice that counter pressure of your shoulders and the shoulder blocks. So as we do circles and stuff, you're not spiraling and moving in a way that you're not aware of. Okay, so let's start by pedaling, flexing in, and reaching through the foot to go out. Ribs are nice and heavy, belly is pulled in, lower back is neutral though. So let's keep that left leg 45 degrees, nice and long, and reach toward 90, finding that insertion point of the glute and hamstring, not pulling it from the back of the knee. More. Last one, let's go from 45 degrees back to tabletop, externally rotate, both with the heels come together, finding that midline, little single cable froggy push. 3, 2, and 1. Come back in, square tabletop. Let's push through the left leg. Come back up to scissor. 90. Open that leg to the side, and this is where you want to notice what's happening with your shoulders. Close that circle. So we're writing it backwards, capital D. Push through. Notice that shoulder. Only open as far as you can press through. without spiraling. Should finish the thought. Okay, and lower down 45, externally rotate, open to that loop, come back to 90, watching that you're not tumbling onto your lower back. Making sure that you're not pushing from the back of the knee, but the base of the booty. And last one. So let's meet up 45 degrees with that left leg, right leg comes 90, scissor through. Here again, no tumbling into the lower back. Ribs are heavy. And that left leg is down at 45, start your helicopter. And 2 scissors. Watch that pressure on your left shoulder against the shoulder block. Notice how much you're spiraling. Reduce the range of motion with your legs. If you feel like your shoulder keeps jamming into the shoulder block uncontrollably. One more time. Let's meet up with that left leg. Extend it toward the sky, take hold of the cable. Reaching that right leg. Staying neutral pelvis, so tip your pelvis toward your foot bar. Externally rotate that left hip and open the leg just to the side. Get back through the center, crisscross, and bring your right leg toward your left sit bone. Crisscross, bring your foot down. You get a nice IT band stretch. Back parallel. And let's switch sides. Of course, if you don't like the red spray, you can go to a yellow. Square tabletop, square shoulders, neutral lower back, and pushing through that right leg, pedaling through the foot. This time extend to 45, reaching up toward 90, engage the base of the booty. Meet up from 45, back tabletop, externally rotate, single cable froggy extension. Keeping those heels glued together. Two more. And last one. Come back in. Tabletop. Push through that right foot. Up toward 90. Open to that. Now we're making a forward facing capital D. Watching that right shoulder, how much you're spiraling. Make sure you're not counterbalancing with that left leg either, dropping it open to the side. Two more. Let's reverse. From 90 down to 45, opening at the bottom. Watching all of the counterbalancing, all the spiraling. Let's stay as square as you can. Two more. Last one. Right leg comes to 45. Reach that left leg up to 90 and scissor through. On that right leg is 45 degrees. We're gonna helicopter through. Watch that shoulder. 2 scissors. Helicopter around. 2 scissors. Keeping your lower back neutral. Time. Get up with that right leg up towards the sky, pull that cable in and reach your leg. Externally rotate in that right leg, opening to the side. Cross over. Side. Let's add, see, let's have a yellow. So we're yellow and red. A little stronger than we normally do. For circles, let's work a little harder. Push out to 45. So you can decide if you don't like the spring load. If you don't, go back to 2 yellow. Ankles and knees together. Let's tabletop in. No collapsing into our lower back and push out. You can put your headrest up or down as you wish. Three, 2. Lengthen through the legs and let's come toward 90. Carefully don't collapse in your lower back or the work into the back of the knees. Putting them together this time, 45 degrees. Tabletop in, lengthen out, extending up toward 90. And from 45 degrees, let's externally rotate, froggy in, lengthen out up to 90. Froggy in. Let's speed up 45 degrees, open to a wide V, but not so wide that you can't come back in. Neutral lower back, close the ribs, shoulders down. Now let's put these together. Heels in, froggy in, open out, wide V. Close, bend, extend, and open. 2 more, keeping those heels glued together, like I just did not. Good, now tap, 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 glue, bend in, lengthen out, open, tap, 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 bend in, out, open, tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 one more time, all the way through. Open, tap, 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 close. Good, let's speed up 45 degrees externally rotated. We're just gonna do small circles. Small circles on the wall in front. 4, 3, 2. Come to the midline, open to that wider V, smaller circles here. 4, 3, 2. Reverse the direction of the circles. 4, 3, 2. Holding that wide V, second position plie. Lengthen, small circle. Lock it. Plie. Lengthen, small circle. Each time going the opposite direction, if you can keep that in mind. Remember which direction you're going. 3, 2, 1. You want to finish off each circle direction completed. And let's bring it in parallel. Flex through the feet. Come up to 90. Tip your pelvis facing that far wall. So you're creating space between your lower back and the carriage, getting that extra hamstring stretch. Release the cables, reach to the feet, and start big circles there. And again, find the range of motion that works for you to be able to keep the work at the base of the booty, not the back of the knee. Keeping your lower back neutral, ribs closed, shoulders down, neck is long, face is relaxed. 4, 3. Last circle, let's meet up 45 degrees, externally rotated, Peter Pan. So that all the more reason with heavier spring load for that inner heel to stay in line with the middle of the pelvis. Two more each side, finishing evenly. And start circles at the bottom there. Same thing, make sure you're driving up from the base of the booty, not the backs of the knees. Work. Let's meet up 45 degrees. Left leg lifted to the sky. Flex that foot. Drop that left hip. Soften both knees just a teeny tiny bit and lengthen through both knees. Soften and lengthen. One last time, soften and lengthen, draw that leg in one last time. And we're going to switch. Float your left leg down, float your right leg up. Square the hips. Pull that right hip out of your rib cage, draw that leg in. Soften, longer reach. Tiny soften, longer reach. Soften. And last one. Soften, draw that leg in. Load both legs up to 90. And release into your extended V. Tip your pelvis toward the far wall. And our little cable assist coming to butterfly.